What's up guys, you already know what it is. It's your boy Primary Element, and this is 5 ways that you can boost your immune system. As we all know, fall is right around the corner. Actually, it's right about now. And a lot of niggas end up getting sick around that time. So I want to give you guys a few tips by providing a few of my favorite ways that I implement in order to boost my immune system to help me prevent getting sick. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I've been sick. I want to say it was like 2 years from now. In the past, and when it did happen, I don't stay sick for long because I implement a lot of natural remedies, whether it's herbs, teas, so on and so forth. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 1 would have to be, I want to say drinking sea moss. Now, I'm not 100% sure that this actually boosts my immune system, but what I've heard about it is that it does help reduce mucus from your system, and that it does have a lot of minerals in it. So I love to drink it. It makes me feel a lot more energetic, nourished in the mornings, the evenings, whenever I take it. And like whenever I have like a lot of mucus in my lungs, I'll drink some, and it just kind of makes me feel like it disappears after a while. I love drinking sea moss. Look it up, definitely. It's easy to prepare. There's a lot more information on it online. Check out sea moss, man. It's hard to find in the stores though, so you may actually have to order it off like Amazon or one of those other, websites that may distribute it. Number 2, I want to say, is definitely vitamin C packets. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them at the store, but there's these like little powder form vitamin C's, and you can pour them right into your water or your juice if you're nasty, and it just adds a nice pack of extra flavor to your juice and shit. So it really tastes good, to be honest. Like, I take it to the head with like some water, with like a swig of water, and I can just drink dumb vitamin C packets all day because them shits are good to me. And the great thing about vitamin C is you can never OD on it. You can never have too much in your system to the point that it's bad for you. You can take as much vitamin C as you like, and it'll never be detrimental. So yeah, definitely check out vitamin C packets, and it's really great for your immune system. Check those out. My number 3 tip that I use for boosting my immune system, honestly, is to cut out dairy. One thing that I've noticed in my journey as a plant-based human is that when I cut out dairy, I have a lot less mucus. When I cut out dairy, I got sick a whole lot less. And now when I do try to consume something that has dairy in it, a lot of times I'll immediately feel an attack, whether it's on my sinuses, in the back of my throat, pause, or what have you. So try and maybe just go for a week without dairy and use a lot of dairy substitute. There's almond milk, there's cashew milk, there's cashew ice cream that tastes really rich and creamy, just like real ice cream. There's plenty of vegan and plant-based and dairy-free desserts and cakes and cookies and pies and all of that. So just try it for a week and then go back to dairy and see what the difference is, or eat those things back to back and just see how you react to them differently. Because I'm thinking a lot of people are ending up getting sick and they don't know it from consuming dairy. I would recommend you trying a dairy-free diet for maybe just a week. Maybe try it, and then if it goes well, try it for 2 or 3 months, and so on and so forth. I highly recommend it. My number 4 tip would have to be, I'm gonna say a tea, a specific type of tea that I love to drink whenever I'm sick, or when I can't breathe, I'm having respiratory issues, or whatever the case may be, is a specific tea, but the primary ingredient is turmeric. Now what you can do with this turmeric tea is you take the turmeric, put it in the bottom of your cup, you get some hot boiling water, you get some honey or your sweetener of your choice, but honey is an antiseptic, it kills germs, as well as some cayenne. Don't overdo it with the cayenne, that shit real spicy. some cayenne, you get you some lemon. If you don't have lemon, you can use some apple cider vinegar, also known as ACV by the head ass community. And and I believe that's it. Sometimes I like to add a few drops of rose water to just add a little the flavor of love in that bitch you give me. But yeah, that tea right there, I'm telling you, if you drink that consistently throughout a cold, or just, you know, you think you about to get one, drink that, my man, it's gonna be out of here, man. I'm telling you, it worked like a charm. If you got bronchitis, hey, look, I'm not a certified physician, so you know, this is just my little tips and tricks. But man, anytime somebody comes to me, oh, I got this cough, I got this infection in my throat, man, drink this tea, bro. It's gonna be out of here. Yeah, highly recommend it. My number five recommendation, that's a tough one. Got it. My number 5 recommendation is a little something that people call oil pulling, right? Some of you may have heard of it. A lot of people haven't. I mentioned it to a guy on the street in a random conversation last week. He was like, huh? He never heard of it before. Basically what you're doing when you're oil pulling is you take certain type of oils and you switch them around in your mouth for around 15 minutes, depending on who you're talking to. I do it for around 15 minutes because that's what works for me. And you spit that oil out. I recommend you spit it into a bag or a bottle or into your yard, because if you put it in the sink or the toilet, it's gonna clog your shit. So don't be stupid, okay? But yeah, you spit it out. And then once you spit it out, you wanna rinse your mouth out with hydrogen peroxide. Now what happens when you're swishing the oil in your mouth, around in your mouth for 15 minutes is that it supposedly pulls out toxins from your body, okay? So you're boosting your immune system in that you're allowing yourself to detox. So your immune system doesn't have to work as hard to fight the germs and the toxins that are in your body. Additionally, depending on what type of oil you're using, certain oils are believed to be antiseptic, such as coconut oil, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I believe coconut oil is an antiseptic. Also, coconut oil is one of the best ones for me personally, because it actually helps to whiten your teeth and has shown to reduce cavities in certain people who have tried it in certain cases on the internet, myself included. I believe I was told that I had 5 cavities at one point. I did oil pulling with coconut oil for each and every day for about 3 months, and I went back to the dentist. They said I had no cavities. My teeth was in great condition, ooh, this and that. So check it out, do your own research on oil pulling, come back, let me know how it worked out for you. I'm gonna throw one more on there. Number 6. My number 6 recommendation and tip to boost your immune system: stop using antiperspirant, y'all. Stop it. You're supposed to sweat out your armpits and wherever else you put it. Some people put it in different places. You're supposed to sweat. You know why? Because that's your way of your body releasing toxins that are otherwise just going to be stored in your system. So I would highly recommend that you find alternative means of deodorizing your armpits and, you know, your other funky areas when it gets warm and hot. And one thing that it will let you know is that when you do stop using antiperspirant, if you stink like shit, that's because you're not eating right. One thing that I notice is when I eat clean and I'm not using an antiperspirant, I'm using my regular natural deodorant, my armpits don't stink. I can get away with wiping a lemon on my armpits and going out clubbing or going out to a hot ass party or some shit like that. I can get away with it if I'm eating clean. If I'm eating dirty, my shit's going to stink. You understand? So that's a great way to really measure the state of your body and how much toxicity is in your system. Stop using deodorant. If your shit stink, then you need to probably do some more detoxing. So those are my 5 tips for ways that you can boost your immune system. Let me know what you thought about these tips and tricks in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, if you got any ideas for any other content on my channel, just send me an email to primary.element.mc@gmail.com or slide in my DMs. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at primary2go and follow my media production channel at TLX Media on IG and Twitter. With that being said, stay positive, focus on success. It's your boy, signing out.